what's up guys? Drive through on 5 here, doing another video on the bike, on the Ninja 650. So I know I got a lot of Corvette fans on my channel. I had the Corvette for about a year, but about 2 months ago I ended up selling that car, and I got a few reasons for that. One of the main reasons I decided to sell it is because it had a few issues. I'm gonna list off the issues with that car. One main issue that it had was grinding gears. Like, it used to have a problem with grinding gears really bad, especially when going in reverse or first gear. It grinded. I pretty much had to develop like I pretty much had to master how to put the car in first and reverse gear for it to not grind. But I dealt with that for a long time, and then I decided to sell it. The car did have a few more issues. When I first got it, it kept getting a check engine light, and I ended up having to replace the catalytic converters, so I did that as well. And I had problems with the car starting. It didn't want to start every time I hit the push the start button, so that kind of freaked me out a little too. But yeah, I did have a lot of fun with that car. It did have some blemishes as well on the paint. I figured I'd cut my losses and sell it, because I plan on getting a newer one. Plan on getting a C7 in the future. Probably not something that's over the top, just a base C7 with an exhaust maybe. But who knows what I'll end up getting. Whatever happens to be a good deal, I'll get. But I'm gonna ride super slow here. I like to ride slow on my bike. Back to the Corvette. What else? So when I was selling the Corvette, everybody who went to buy it like wanted a perfect condition Corvette, even though I was selling it for like half of what Corvettes go for. Not literally half, but like at first I was asking about $15,000 for it, and then I dropped it down and I ended up selling it for $13,500. It was a 2007 Chevy Corvette base with a Corsa exhaust. The first guy that came to look at it, that actually was like ready to buy it, he got in the car and he put it in first gear, and sure enough it grinded. So he immediately said, you know what, I'm all set. I'm not gonna bother with this car. So yeah, even though the guy drove like 4 hours or something to come buy the car, he instantly said, you know what, I'm all set, he said. So the second guy that came, I got actually real lucky. He came to my house, and he was like, he drove about 5 hours as well to come see the car, but he happened to be walking toward my house. He arrived and was walking toward my house right as I was exiting my driveway with the car. So he's like, hey, I'm the guy coming to look at the car, and he just like hopped in the passenger side, and he got in, and luckily I know how to drive the car perfectly. Like, I minimize the grinding noise. Like, I do a pretty good job at having it not happen anymore. But so yeah, he got in the car and I drove smooth for about the first minute and a half, and then it's my buddy there. Look at that. Buddy giving me the finger. This guy wants to race everybody. Oh, I hit that bump. Yeah, it's rolling. I'm not trying to race right now, man. Yo, I was in a Z06 today. You seen that? That thing would beat your car easy, man. It's 1,000 horsepower. Nah, I'm not racing today, man. Huh? Where do you want to go? All right, fine. Yo, like a 30 roll. This kid wants to race everybody with his Mercedes. Man. All right. Let's see what happens. But where was I going with it? Yeah. So I was driving easy with the Corvette, and for about a minute or two, and then we got to a red light and I hit it. I got the car driving pretty fast, and the guy was like, damn, this Corvette is like a really good one, you know. I put a really good impression on him. So by then the car was warmed up, and he got in it, and thankfully he didn't grind gears, and I ended up selling that car. But I'm gonna get a nicer one for sure. I'll definitely get a nicer Corvette for sure. Something like a 2015 next year. Stay tuned for that. But that old one had to go. It was like kind of bad shape for being a Corvette. This dude really wants to race. Every time he sees me, wants to race no matter what. This Mercedes, it's a E550. It's a 2012. It comes stock with a 4.7 liter V8, which is pretty fast stock. But he's got it tuned. He did some kind of chip to it or something, and he says he has over 500 horsepower in that car. So I think he might beat me in this race here. I really did not intend to go racing at all today, but I guess. That thing is crazy. I'm not surprised. If it was from a stop, he wouldn't beat me, but man, from a roll, that thing is nuts. When I was down in Mexico, he raced a Corvette, and it was like a tie. But look at this crazy lady up behind me, driving like a mad woman, like I'm not on a motorcycle. I was a dude, crazy dude. But yeah, that's my Corvette story there. I'm sticking to it. I sold the car. It had a few issues with it, but I had a lot of good times with it. I'm sure I'm gonna get a nicer, newer one for sure. A C7. Oh, look at that. Somebody had a little fender bender there. But I actually made a video of a 2017 Z06 Corvette, which is pro charged and like tuned really heavily. So that thing actually, the guy said it's making 1,000 horsepower, and the way it pulled, I believe it. But you guys got to check that video out too. If you're into Corvettes, look on my channel and check out that Corvette. Seriously, I literally planned on just riding really slow in second gear or something, doing a little motovlog, and this dude pulls up. He's like, hey, let's race. Literally every time he sees somebody with something fast, it's like, let's race. Good thing I slowed down for that cop there. Went down to second gear. But yeah, that race just now, we went from like 40 to 85 in a matter of 2 seconds, and that kid's car is just a beast from a roll. Like if you're racing him from a stop, you can beat him with some like all-wheel drive cars or something, but from a roll, like that thing is pretty hard to beat with like most cars on the road. Yeah, he was pulling on me. Not that this is a performance, like high performance bike, but if we raced from 0 to 80, I would beat him on this bike. This bike is really geared really well to go off the line really well. I'd beat him to 80 miles per hour, but after that, like, he would catch up and he would beat me. But I don't even know what I'm gonna put the title of this video now. I planned on titling it "Why I Sold My Corvette," but I might switch it to Ninja 650 versus tuned Mercedes or something like that. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe already for more videos like this. I also do a lot of drone videos. I have a DJI Mavic Mini. I freaking love flying drones, so check it out if you haven't already. Thanks guys.